Dan Cecchini may be an IT employee at Central Oregon Community College, but his other interests just took him around the globe. Cecchini recently returned from a January visit to Qatar, where he was part of the International Association of Falconry and Conservation of Birds of Prey delegate, also known as IAF. Cecchini gave a speech to 59 other delegates, citing concerns with wind energy.
I gave a presentation at the meeting in Doha, and it was on the negative impacts that commercial wind energy has on wildlife, and specifically I talked about raptors, bats, and sage grouse.
Last year, Cecchini published a book about wind energy's negative impacts, entitled Spinning a Green Yarn, Another Inconvenient Truth. Both the average 22.3 mile-per-hour commercial wind turbines and tension line perches for predatory birds can destroy natural habitats, according to Cecchini.
For birds of prey, including golden eagles, they actually get hit by the turbine blades, even when you see them, and they look like they're going really slow. But on the outside, at the tips, they're actually going close to 200 miles an hour. So they get hit. Bats get killed by the pressure differential created by the wind turbines, and they'll actually have their the blood vessels in their lungs will explode from that pressure differential. When it comes to sage grouse, the big impact is not from the actual blades. It has a lot to do with where they locate the wind farm.
Because of environmental impacts, sage grouse are now near to being listed under the Endangered Species Act. Due to Cecchini's presentation to the foreign birds of prey delegates, the local IT guy is now helping a French lawyer provide evidence to sue the French government and a maker of French wind turbines in order to block the additional implementation of wind energy. Cecchini is also supporting grassroots efforts in America with sustainable energy that would also block wind energy. But Cecchini's trip to Qatar included more than discussions of revolutionizing sustainable energy. Other highlights of Cecchini's trip included a large falconry event, which Cecchini likened to a U.S. White House gala. During the trip, Cecchini had the chance to meet the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim, and the rest of his family.
This gala with the Emir and the royal family and the executives in the Qatar government would be kind of the equivalent of a Westminster dog show, except it was for falcons.
Now that Cecchini is back in Oregon, the cultural difference is significant.
It's kind of different, yeah, and plus it was nice and warm. It was in the 70s, and we were right there on the Persian Gulf, and it looks a lot like the Mediterranean. It's a nice, warm blue water.
Cecchini will be continuing efforts to block wind energy in the future, and he will be helping with the impending lawsuit in France. This is Junnelle Hogen reporting for The Broadside.